Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. I have nothing planned for this intro. We've deployed a small update to Steam to test potential fix to infinite loading screens. I said that sentence very well. Downloading this update will not affect crossplay. You'll still be able to match with other platforms. Cool. Alright, I have absolutely no idea how to talk at the beginning of this video, so I won't. Let's just get into our first Survivor game. I'm gonna real quick pick my perks out, see if I want to, like, run something else other than Plunderer's Instinct. That sounded kind of weird. Let's see if I want to, drumroll please, run anything other than Plunderer's Instinct. Whoa, shocking! Man, this build is fun, actually. Let's just go with it. How about we bring a hat and no, I wouldn't dare do that to anyone. If you do that, you're a mass murderer, officially. Objective category. I get the feeling that in this first game today, we're going to be doing the gens and basically nothing else, so why the hell not? Let's go. You may notice that my grade is crawling along. That's because since I started the series, I actually haven't played the game once outside of these recordings. Because I'm having fun with them, and they're a perfect excuse to play the game and to have fun playing the game. You know what I mean. Basically, you've been seeing the only times I've played this game in the past few sessions, and when I only play 4 games a day and put like 3 or 5 days in between each time I do, then this is how you just stay at Ash 2 and never actually make any progress. Anyway, who's excited for Halloween? I know I'm not, because I'm too old to trick-or-treat. And besides, I actually wouldn't want to anymore. Anyway, who's excited for people knocking on their door incessantly begging for candy? The imbeciles. Don't they know that you have to pay for things in this world? And for once, a match in one of these videos that doesn't take 6 minutes of your life to get to. Let's celebrate with a cup of ice water that I don't have. I'm going to grab it after the match. But trust me, I'll be drinking some ice water in celebration of this fantastic achievement that I don't pad out my videos to 2+ hours long. Actually, it's more like 1+. What the hell is... Okay. I guess I just have random spikes of unconnection. Mr. Trash. Oh, don't be so down on yourself. I'm sure you're good. You know, the pumpkins in the background look a lot like the candy corn pumpkin inside, and I'm really wanting to eat one right now. I'll only eat one at a time, because I can only eat, like, one in the span of 10 minutes. If I eat, like, more than 5 in the span of 1 minute, I'd get so much sugar I'd probably fall over and die. Yeah, sorry guys, not playing an event offering. Oh, we're going to Midwich Elementary School, apparently. Weird! That offering said the map name, not the realm name. Most map offerings are technically realm offerings, because they actually say the realm name, because they're sending you to the realm, and any realm that has multiple map, it's not guaranteed which one you're going to get. It's just guaranteed you're going to the realm. That's weird that Midwich's offering says the map name, because the realm's name is Silent Hill. Alright, this'll be interesting. There's something I haven't actually touched upon in this game yet, and that is the map's random generation. Midwich Elementary School, along with Dead Dog's Saloon, which is a map I hope we get to play at some point, is one of few maps in the game that is generally fixed. Most maps, however, actually have sort of random generation to them, and it's not just generator placements, palette placements. That's actually random in basically every map, I'm pretty sure, including this one. This is kind of a dead-end room. I have a pallet right there, but I'll have to keep careful eye on that door. There's only one way for them to come in, thankfully, so all I have to do is just react when they come, assuming that they're a stealth killer. But for some of the outdoor maps, like the farm, the ones on Colden Farm, Autohaven Records and stuff, there can be, like, completely different tiles in completely different places. You know those, like, big maze structures with the windows and pallets randomly that are shaped like mazes, they have tall walls? Those are apparently randomized. Uh-oh, it's the killer. What the hell? That was a perk called Oppression. That perk, if something happens, I think if the killer kicks a generator, every survivor working on a generator gets a really difficult skill check. That's what that was. Wow, I can't believe I hit that. That was out of the blue! It's Myers! Oh my god, okay. Alright. Uh-oh, time to leave. Time to go. Is there a pallet in here I can use? But yeah, those tiles can be of completely different types. You can have, like, what's called a TL wall that looks like a T and an L. You can have what's called a jungle. Fucking god damn it. Holy shit. That got me. I think he was expecting me to do this. He was, like, waiting there for me. Weird. He's gonna come through that door, isn't he? I'm just gonna teabag in this corner. Oh, hi. How's it going? Alright, well here's our second chance against this killer. I hope I have a good time against him, because I've never had a good time against Myers, so... Let's hope that this will be a good time. I think I should try and, like, even out my pallet usage, but I might have no choice. Yeah, he's coming down the hall. You know, let's stay in here. Okay, where is he coming in? We're gonna teabag until he gets mad and comes out. He might be using Scratched Mirror, where he can't get out of Tier 1. But he can stalk at any time to reveal the auras of all survivors around him. I'm gonna have to keep a careful eye out then, while I'm opening this chest. Technically, I'm not allowed to open this chest, as I didn't get much of a gen done. Okay, this key is no longer anywhere near as powerful because of the nerf it got, but just in case he closes the hatch, I can open it back up again. But yeah, the tiles could be in random spots. Like, each one is a random generation. And, yeah, you get the point. Like, an entire tile could be replaced with a completely different tile on a different game. He's being hooked over there. Okay, interesting. He might be coming my direction then. Because he's in Tier 1, he's undetectable. I can't see him with Kindred. That's actually one thing I never mentioned. Is that, I have Dead Hard at the ready. I'm gonna complete this gen for now. I said I had Dead Hard at the ready. I didn't say I had the skills to use it. Well, what was I just talking about? Yeah, map generation. You know, tiles are in random places. I've said this 5 times now. Hopefully you understand what I mean. He's using a perk called Knockout. I'll talk about that in a bit. But even, like, the main building of a map can be rotated differently sometimes. There's... Some of the outdoor maps are pretty hard to memorize layouts for that reason. Dude, if he has Scratched Mirror, he totally sees them. Yeah. I think he has Scratched Mirror. He would be out of Tier 1 by now, but he's staying in Tier 1. But yeah, Undetectable will also hide aura readings. If the survivor have a perk or ability that allows them to read your aura, it will be hidden. Alright, considering he's right there, he might come for us. Or he won't. Alright. That's fun. I'm gonna smash this pumpkin real quick. So, I didn't notice until during editing that the pumpkins are either like a regular pumpkin, a treat pumpkin, or a trick pumpkin. Can we heal? And the trick pumpkins slow you down, the treat pumpkins speed you up. Okay, hang on. We have to go for the save, I guess. Let's hope he's not over here. I've got Dead Hard at the ready. My finger's over the F key. I'm ready to use... I almost pressed F just then. Oh my god! Am I really at the ready? I don't know. Alright, well... I think, unfortunately, this is gonna have to be added to another list of bad games. And it's not bad because this guy's playing like a dick, because he's not. It's that I'm so bad that I'm making the games bad for myself. That is the power of being bad at a game. Technically, running out in the hallway against a stealth killer he can't hear the terror radius of very loudly, where his shoes clomp on the floor. I thought he went down to chase the Jill. That's my logic there. I hope that makes sense to some people out there. Anyway, one of his perks I was going to explain is Knockout. It's an interesting perk, not a terribly great perk, but if he downs the survivor, other survivors cannot see the downed survivor's aura with it, unless they're within 16 meters. So... Dead Hard at 3. Finally, I got a chance to use my Dead Hard. Now I'm going to loop you around the hook, which is an absolutely awful idea. In fact, it's so awful that he's not even taking the chase. I don't trust that. He's gonna be out here somewhere or something, and I don't know what I can do about it. Mind if I just get it? Okay. Oh my god, he hit the gen! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Get him! I guess I'll take a hit or something. That's a terrible idea. I don't know what the hell I was doing there, sorry. There I go. Yeah, this is what always happens when I go up against Myers, is I just get fucking instant killed. I mean, I like Myers as a killer concept-wise. I love that muffled death sound at the beginning. That's one side effect of Knockout, your hearing gets muffled. I think that's just an extra effect they put on for fun. But yeah, I always just get, like, instant killed. Either I get a one-hook death, which means the killer hooks me once and then I just end up dying and go through all the stages. Or something. I mean, at least that one was slightly fun. The thought of him being anywhere and also being jump scared by him was fun, and it might be fun to watch as well. This one was at least slightly fun, I must admit. But come on, can I have one actually, like, good, exciting, intense game against Myers? This is why I don't like Myers. He's my least favorite killer, honestly, because I've just been unlucky and haven't ever had a good game with him. Like, a solid game. One where I get chased, I get on gens, he chases everyone, downs everyone, and shit hits the fan. It's very exciting. What, because he could pop tier 3, and it's... Like, those games people describe, I should probably spectate the other camera, it's probably more interesting. Those games those people describe, I haven't had that yet. All I've had is some instant kill dumb crap, and I guess that's just what Myers is. And that's why he's my least favorite killer to go against, so... Yeah. Sorry if I upset any Myers fans out there. I know many people who play this game really like him. Right now, he's not chasing either of them. If the killer, plays this next part seriously, then he's definitely going to win, because... We're down 2 people with 3 gens. Absolutely no way you can win. Oh, you're in dead end. That's a scary situation, my friend. You are running. Oh. I just missed a jump scare. Nice job. That stagger is definitely going to help you. Or, I guess it is. The stagger, blinded Myers, and so he went the wrong way. Oh, what's up? Isn't this kinda cool, though? I mean, look at this. It's Michael Myers chasing Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. I didn't say Michael Myers from Halloween, and so it lessened the impact then. A lot of people say, quite accurately, that this is kind of the Smash Brothers of the horror movie and game genre, because it's all kinds of characters from all kinds of horror movies and games, plus some original ones. Uh-oh. This Jill got found somehow. I guess he's using Scratch Mirror. He has to be. They all come together, and they all, like, chase each other around, and it's great. Only in this game can you have the pig from Saw put a reverse bear trap from Saw on Leon Kennedy's head while they're playing in Lampkin Lane, the setting of Halloween, the movie. Only this game. And that must be why it's so successful. That's one of the good things about this game. But then you have people like Dwight who are not original characters, but yeah. The game did not start with any licenses. They did acquire Michael Myers' license pretty early on, however. He was the 5th killer in the game, and he was the 2nd one added to the game. And I think for a first license, they did a freaking amazing job. I mean, I haven't seen Halloween, but, I mean, this guy's cool. Hello, I'm just standing right here. There's a trash can. I never noticed that. There's a trash can outside. Did you get jump scared from the down as if you weren't just being chased? I saw that they got downed, and then they flung their camera around. Or was that out of frustration? I'm not sure. What's with those big chains in the center? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. It's Michael Myers chasing Jill Valentine around in the setting of Silent Hill. Like, come on. Alright, maybe hatch. No. No, that's not happening. Unless this killer has some mercy. Nope. Mercy is too much to ask for. This guy really is the pinnacle of all evil, the root of all evil, or whatever the hell he's supposed to be in the movies. GG, I guess? I mean, that was a slightly fun game. I just wish I could have had a more exciting game against Myers for fucking once. I'm not complaining to this killer, though. Myers has a lot of playstyles, a surprising number of playstyles, and one of them is with, like, Scratched Mirror. He's got a really, really stupid add-on, or stupid pair of add-ons, called Tombstone Piece and Judith's Tombstone. First, before I go over this, let me see if he actually was running a Scratched Mirror. Sure was. GG's. He had, Thrilling Tremors, Oppression, Brutal Strength, and Knockout. But yeah, he has two add-ons called Tombstone Piece and Judith's Tombstone. If he runs these, it takes much longer to get to tier 3. It was this other one he had. Increase the range of Shape's lunge attack when leaning within 1. Okay, that would help some while in tier 1. I don't know if the words I even said came out right. But when he gets to tier 3, it takes him much longer, but when he gets to tier 3, he can kill a survivor instantly with a Mori animation. A healthy survivor. He doesn't have to down them first. He walks up to a healthy or an injured survivor, clicks on them, and then he kills them with the Mori animation. That's seriously an add-on in this game. Although I think, like, with Tombstone Piece, which is a purple add-on, he can only kill one survivor, and then it resets him back to tier 2. Then he goes, but then, like, the next time he gets to tier 3, the rate is as it normally is, which is not very much. I'm gonna level up Fang a bit. Hopefully try to get, maybe this perk. Why not? Let's get Inner Strength. I'm going to call it Inner Strength, and I don't care if the game says Inner Healing or whatever the stupid hell they're doing. It is Inner Strength. End of story. But I think with Judith's Tombstone, his movement speed gets slightly lowered, but he doesn't have the reset back to tier 2. But it also takes even longer to get up there. It may be a slightly hard add-on to use if you asked Otstarva. He'd say, oh, it's a hard add-on to use, but a survivor is going through the game, minding their own business, doing a gen. Walk into Myers with a prepared tier 3. He pops it. They die. Out of the game. Screw you, you're not allowed to play anymore. What the hell is with that? What is that kind of game design? And that's one of the reasons why I kind of don't like Michael Myers. I'm just gonna say that. That's my hot take of the day. I'm not a huge fan of Michael Myers as a killer. Speaking of killers, let's play as the killer. I'm actually not sure, who to play as here. I think, for starters, I'm going to do a plague game. And why don't we go back to the first video where I do a plague game first? And then the second game will be with Demogorgon, and we'll try to have a survivor team that isn't as good as those people were that I went up against last time. Add-ons. Oh. I think this was one of my ideas for this time. You know what? Let's do it. I can't wait to see. Unfortunately, this means that before I use one of the tokens, I do not have the ability to vomit until I use it. Which is one downside to running it, but you know what? It's just supposed to be fun. Let's just freaking do it. And we'll increase the effectiveness of Vile Purge on top of it. And we'll play the event offering. And let me take off Ruin. Or... actually, no. Let's leave on Ruin. We didn't really get to use it that well in the other match. It got cleansed in the first 10 seconds. Maybe Corrupt Intervention is kind of begging them to cleanse it. So you know what? Let's replace Corrupt Intervention with Bitter Murmur. Sure. I don't know. I'm kind of confident with my slight abilities at this killer to not have to rely on Blood Warden to get me the victory. So let's go with that. I appreciate your insight, Plague. Wanna know a fun fact? For the longest time, I thought Ace's last name was Ace Vinscotti. And it wasn't until very recently, where I looked at it hard enough, that I actually saw that it was actually Ace Visconti. I never noticed that for the longest time. It's funny how your brain scrambles some letters like that. Looks like we're gonna be dealing with some boon perks. It doesn't look like these guys are a Survive with Friends team, because they all took a while to load in. I mean, these two were there from the start, so at least these two could be playing together. But then the Dwight left, this person joined in, and then this person joined in about 20 seconds later, so... I think we're going up against all solo queue people. We won't have a coordinated team of human beings to screw us over. But my skill of being bad at killer might shine through and end up losing this game for me anyway. But is it really a loss if you have fun? So let's hope that in order for me to have fun, they don't bring Lampkin Lane. Good. 3 seeds. You're gonna be getting lots of blood points. Although I'm not even paying attention to like what hooks I'm hooking and what gens I'm doing. Don't be bringing an offering for Lampkin Lane. The last thing I want to do is play Lampkin Lane right now. Alright, what offerings we bringing, buddies? Please don't say Lampkin Lane. I don't think this is going to be a bad game unless they play a Lampkin Lane offering. Please, no? Okay, good. No map offerings. Let's hope that in order for me to have fun, they don't bring Lampkin Lane. No! They didn't bring it, but it doesn't matter. I got Lampkin Lane. Oh, fuck. So, wanna know why I fucking hate this map? Because it's open, it's big, it's got a ton of houses and trees blocking your vision so you can't see what on earth is going on. And you have to go all the way inside the houses to check the gens. By that time, the survivors can hide fucking anywhere. Look at how many places the survivors have to hide. They could be anywhere. I see scratch marks here. I'm pretty lucky to have seen this because holy crap, is finding survivors on this map just the worst thing. You know what I want to be able to do to have fun as killer is find and chase survivors. That's it. Even if I lose then, I don't care. Because I had a good time. I forgot I was bringing that add-on. I should have used it to better effect there. I'm gonna vomit on that generator. There we go, I infected 2 people. Oh, look at them, they're just camping up here. I have to go all the way up here. I have to vault through this freaking window to be able to start chasing any of them. And not only that, but the loops are all survivor-sided. Look at this freaking pallet. I can't do anything against this. And she's about to... No, okay. Okay. I can't even get out why I hate this map so much, because these survivors are already giving me a bad time. There's my ruin, they've already seen it. Whoa, what was that? Okay. I get another use of Blight Seer, maybe I can actually use it to good effect this time. But yeah, there's so many places for the survivors to go and hide. There's like each room has like a backyard, they have a freaking area behind the backyard with a bunch of rocks and things. Okay, David, what's your plan here? Do you have, like, breakout or something, which allows you to help other survivors escape? What are you doing? Not to mention it has the strongest survivor loop, so when you're in a chase, all the odds are stacked against you. Oh my fucking god. Oh, okay, I have another... No, I don't! What? I thought you got multiple tokens of this. What the hell? I keep, like, trying to spray Vile Purge at people, and then keep forgetting that you can't do that. Alright, well, if these survivors are just gonna run out like this, maybe this won't be such a bad first game on Lampkin Lane after all. Are you gonna get infected or what, man? There you go. I saw that. No, you don't. Alright, let me get Corrupt Purge. Try to deal with some folks. What the hell was that? Did you just dead hard through my vomit? Yeah, when you dead hard, during the dash you have invincibility frames. That's one thing I never mentioned. I wonder, what would you all think if dead hard only gave you the dash, it didn't have any invincibility frames to it? Because it's the invincibility frames more often than not that help survivors win. And no one's going for this totem. I mean, at least they're not surviving with friends, so no one's actually going for this totem. Okay, where are they working on stuff? Here. Boom! Blighted Rush! Actually used it properly this time! Oh my god, I didn't even mean to find you! Holy crap, my luck is turning around tremendously. You have DS? Think you might still have DS if you haven't. Nope, you don't. That's a shame, and you haven't lit any boon perks yet. Interesting. I'm doing surprisingly well for a map that I hate. Technically, part of the reason why I hate this map is because this is the map that I got for my very first killer game. So I kind of have a grudge against it for that reason. When's affecting that gen? Ooh, saving out here! I love that. That is pretty fun. It's kind of a bad idea to use it since, I think his Dead Heart will be able to give him the pallet here, if nothing else. Okay, I respected it and lost some distance. Ah, well, your Dead Heart just got cancelled out by my lunge there. Do you have Decisive Strike? Is Michaela hiding behind a bush with a flashlight? Nope. Okay, then I'll just hook you, I guess. And you're dead. I got a kill. Okay, and they have 4 gens. Wow. Can I hit out of it? Damn it. That was pretty fun. Oh my god. Alright, come on, come on. I haven't seen this Claudette yet. They're doing a pretty good job at stealth. I guess I'm tunneling you. Do you have DS? Well, they just gave me 2 kills, so I guess this map is actually awesome. No, but seriously. This map fucking sucks. And I think the main reason why it sucks is because it goes against what I need to do in order to have fun with this game as killer. And that is to chase survivors. All I want to do is chase survivors. Whoops. Hang on. I get the feeling they're in one of these lockers. Either that or they're hiding around the corner, or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Either way, I could... Fucking hell! Alright. Your pathing is also so limited. Technically, the survivors is limited too because of that, but... Then, like... It's just so hard to get everywhere, and if you want to get up to a gen in a house, you have to go all the way up the front steps, inside the house, up the stairs, and get to the gen. And at that point, whoever's working on it has probably stopped and has hidden somewhere, and there could be a million spots where they could be. So start looking, I guess, and while you're busy doing that, 3 gens go off on the other side of the map, and then when you enter a chase, when you finally find someone, you finally chase someone, the pallets are all extremely strong, the windows are all extremely strong. There's so many places for them to go. If they have a perk like Lucky Break that allows you to lose them, like, see, this is what I'm playing at. I'm having a lot of trouble finding them, and it's only for a short while at least, but it could be longer. I could end up going the rest of this game without finding anyone. And I heard that. I'm coming back down. You going out this way? I'm gonna try to trip you up or something. Also, apparently, this house right here is one of the worst loops in the game for killer. One of the strongest for survivor. Oh my god. I may have had better luck getting Corrupt Purge. Alright, there we go. Let me break this pallet. He's infected. I don't think they have a chance, personally. I saw all those gens had no progress. Is he still down here? Probably not. Okay, no. He infected the locker as he went by. That fooled me a bit there. And if you lose a survivor when in a chase, then they just go back to being hidden again. You don't ever find them. It's some fucking bullshit. And I hate it. Honestly. The Stranger Things license is being removed from the game. If another one had to go, and, you had to choose, I think I would choose the Halloween chapter. Because, as I've already outlined, Michael Myers is my least favorite killer to play against. But, I mean, part of that is just my bad luck, but his design kind of encourages that kind of gameplay. I got Corrupt Purge for basically no reason. Where was that? I didn't actually see where that was. Hey! Now I see where that was! Alright. But, the reason why I would choose that is because I've already said that I, kinda don't like playing against Michael Myers, and, so I wouldn't be too upset if he left the game, and, then that would also mean this map gets removed, and I think many, many people would be happy about that, honestly. I mean, Survivors, you have to love this map as Survivor, and if I can give the map credit, look at this map. It looks really cool, and the special thing about it is that it was a... Hi, Claudette, I found my last victim. It was one of the, it was like the first map in the game with a special aesthetic. Where have you gone? I'm gonna smash this pumpkin. Don't mind me. Claudette went somewhere. The secret stealth dimension where all Claudettes live. Claudettes typically play stealthily, especially Claudettes like this, because, Claudette is a fairly dark character, kind of hard to see amongst the grass. She's probably on screen, to be honest, and, I just didn't see her. Alright, I'm going to leave the hooking open, and then I'm going to Blight Rush back over. Yes! Man, am I having a good time on this map? What's with that? Alright, Claudette, you cannot have gone far. There you are. I have found you, Claudette. It's your turn on the hook. What are you doing? Alright, I don't think you've ever been hooked before, so I can't extend my mercy yet. I know that David, he likes to be around this loop. So he's probably in here somewhere. Fuck, I wasted my Blight Rush. What? Look at this fucking backyard. That hedge maze takes up so much room. How are you supposed to deal with that? That fucking sucks. Alright. I'm getting Corrupt Purge back. I have another refill of it. There we go. I basically won the game at this point. I just have to down this David, and all will be well. Where's he going? There he is. He vaulted something. He vaulted into here. How dare you? I have no idea how to play this loop. I don't know where he's even gone. Okay, that may have helped me. Fuck. That didn't help me. Gotcha. Alright, I cannot put them at fault. They did not ask for this map. They didn't bring the offering for it. If they brought the offering for it, oh, believe me, I would call them all sorts of things in the endgame chat. Actually, I wouldn't. Yeah, power struggle? No, okay. But man, that was a surprisingly successful first game on Lampkin Lane in this series. I guess because they weren't a coordinated team. Let's Blighted Rush our way down this way. That's such a weird add-on, but it's fun. But yeah, I hope I made it clear why I hate that map. I don't think any other map in this game, with the possible exception of Raccoon City Police Station, comes close. I do concede Raccoon City Police Station is a bad map, but I haven't played on it enough as killer to solidify my opinion. Do I say GG well played? I'm not sure. I don't think that was close enough of a game. They got one gen? And then, like, the Ace and the Michaela ran in front of me way too many times, and then I just downed them. Any of them have DS? Only one of them did. It was the Ace, I believe. And I didn't, encounter it. You know, the stuff they brought was pretty good. I give that a GG, I guess. I don't know. I've seen someone, get mad for a killer saying GG after killing all of them. But and, that someone would be John Wolf, a YouTuber I actually like and subscribe to, and he's, like, one of my top favorites, so he might be saying some truths with, like, I only use GG if it was a close game. I guess I'm saying GG more for myself, because I played on the worst map ever created, and I still won, so... Yeah, freaking GG. Alright, let me use this to level up Demogorgon so I can maybe get some of the offerings on him. Or I could try Blighted Serum on Demogorgon. Maybe someday I'll get it, with the intention of using it. Wow, this game apparently sensed that I had so much fun and success on that game that it's given me another shot to do it again. No thank you. I'm good. Our mid-episode topic today is going to take us out of Dead by Daylight a little bit. We're going to talk about a different game that's very, very similar. Identity V. You may have heard of it, but it's basically a mobile version of DBD. Even though DBD now has its own mobile version. But if you didn't know, my experience with this game is that I started playing on June 16th. That's when I got the game. That's my birthday, by the way. And I've played for a few months. I basically played right as the Resident Evil DLC came out, all the way up to now. So just this year. I just got the game this year. But before that, I technically had some DBD experience, because I did play Identity V a couple years ago. I think it's a couple years. Oh yeah, it's a couple years, before 2020 and all that. And, I'd like to talk about it a little bit. I'm not sure if there's anything I really like about Identity 5 more than Dead by Daylight, now that I have Dead by Daylight. I think overall I like Dead by Daylight more. And I think some of that is some of, like, the gameplay feel. Because in Identity 5, the actions like dropping a pallet, vaulting, and all that stuff, they seem to not have as much momentum as they do in Dead by Daylight. They seem to, like, stop you in place, and the killer cooldown stun after hitting a survivor, you move pretty slow in this game, and it basically does stop you for, like, 2 seconds after you get a hit. But in Identity 5, whenever you hit a survivor's killer, you come to a complete halt. It's so weird. It just feels so bad to play. That's one of the things I like better. Otherwise, though, that game is quite interesting. It is basically DBD. As I just said, you drop pallets, vault windows. And other than that, it's the same. But it is still quite different. At the same time. It's got its own set of survivors, killers. None of them are licensed characters, I don't think anyway. They're all original, and it also has its own art style with the, Coraline-esque button eyes. That was a very quick game. Wow, I'm not gonna get to talk about this very long. Wow. Okay, I would bring a medkit, but I think in order for me to actually go with them, I would have to be Michaela. But I don't have Michaela, so we're going like this. But, anyway, I'm not gonna go into full detail on, what's different between Identity 5 and Dead by Daylight, because I would actually be talking for quite a long time, but I think one of the main things I like about Dead by Daylight more is that playing as Survivor is a lot more fun for a few reasons. Let's see. Alright, everyone wants blood points, cool. For one thing, some killers in Identity 5 had such complicated powers. That game had an interesting system where as the killer hits survivors, they would unlock more abilities within their power. And so they would start off like with their basic form of their power, and then they'd get more and more abilities. That's kind of an interesting idea. Some killers like Michael Myers and Nemesis have that, where they level up to tier 3 and get more powerful and stuff. That's for specific killers. Every killer in Identity 5 had some kind of ability hidden behind that. But so many killers, as updates went on and more killers came out, so many killers had so many abilities. And although, just like in Dead by Daylight, this is a strange loading screen, you can go read about their power. But the interface of that game was weird. That's one of the things I take away from it. The interface was just kind of bad. It was very confusing. I was like, there are all sorts of screens and submenus and things. And in fact, I don't even know if what I was reading on the killer's, bio screen was the killer's power. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know. They had a bunch of other crap there that seemed to mean nothing. I don't even know. That's one of the things that Dead by Daylight does better. But yeah, there's, a killer called the Feaster, who is very annoying to go against, by the way. I remember. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing the game when he was added. It was so annoying when everyone would play as him. He would spawn tentacles next to you. The tentacles would spawn by themselves over time. He didn't actually control it. Well, we would have seen a new map if someone would have loaded into the game. That's a match cancellation right there. That's my first one in a while. I think I only had one other. Grade progress error. Yeah, okay. If that happens, no one gets anything, but no one loses anything. I think I will be keeping this offering. I hope. Looks like the killer didn't get to join. That's a shame. That was a pretty cool map we were loading on. Nope, I didn't lose it. You just, it gets unequipped, but you don't lose it. Anyway, this gives me more time. But yeah, there were so many killers that had so many abilities, and it was so hard to keep track of them. It was one killer called the Dream Witch. I believe did not play in the match herself. She would hang out on this weird screen and then summon these little minions and then take control of them and go after survivors with them. And then then one would be bound to a survivor. And then in order for that survivor to be unbound, another survivor would have to go pick up a thing and take it to a random spot. It was like there's so many things going on, and the description of the power still left me confused. I had to read that thing 4 times to understand what the hell it was talking about. And even its basic killer. isn't a pretty powerful state, I'm pretty sure, for a basic killer. You only start with that one basic killer, by the way, the equivalent of the Trapper. He used to have a pretty simple power. You would set down these giant inflatable dolls that would alert you when survivors were near, and you could teleport to them at any time. But then he got an extra mechanic where he could use this he would have this fire icon that he could tap, and it would, by default, it would release another version of himself to chase after the nearest survivor automatically, and then he could use the inflatable doll and then infect them with the fire, and then they would chase the survivor, so you have 3 things around them. That's kind of simple, I guess. I guess Nemesis is more complicated than that, but still, that's a lot of abilities for the basic killer of the game, and I read about one killer that I never went against that could, like, look at security cameras and set up gates, and then the survivors could do it as well. Then there was a killer called a photographer, where, like, they would have some weird camera worlds. They could use a camera to enter a camera world, and then the survivors could go into the camera world, and he could use the... I don't know what he used the camera world for. I don't know what his abilities were. All I knew is that he had cameras, and he kept killing me every time I played against him, mostly because I had no knowledge of how to actually properly play DBD at the time. That was so weird. There were so many killers with just tons of crazy powers. There was one pretty fun and simple killer that was a clown, where you could pick up stuff on the ground, and he would give his firework rocket an extra ability. And one of them was to sprint around pretty fast, kind of like the Oni or the Hillbilly in this game. So that guy was pretty simple and pretty fun. I played as him a couple times, and I had fun racing around the map. However, like, that was one of the reasons playing a survivor kind of got boring / frustrating, because I have no idea what the killers were doing. Their powers were so long and so descriptive, and I couldn't really see them from the killer's point of view either, because I don't know of anyone in the community that's like the equivalent of Otstarva who shows off every single killer and what they can do. Not only that, but the game had a quite nice system on paper, where every day, 1 survivor and 1 killer, or I think sometimes 2 survivors, would be free to play for everyone. Just for that one day. And then the next day it would be something else. It would be chosen randomly. Problem with that is, in practice, everyone was playing as that 1 killer. In the casual matches, the unranked matches, we'll get into that in a bit, everyone would play as those killer. We're going to Auto Haven Wreckers, cool. And the killer's bringing a Mori, cool. So that means that, like, you would boot up the game, you go check the killer screen to see what the only killer you were going to go against was that day. And then on the killer's end, playing as killer was pretty fun. For a good while, I was actually kind of a killer main, because it was just the more fun way to play the game. However, in that game, you can't damage the generators, which are actually cipher machines. I don't feel like explaining that. But they are functionally the exact same thing as generators. So you cannot damage the generators without a special extra ability. Like, there is an equipable extra ability on top of the killer's power that you could equip. It was kind of like a perk. That was cool. Some of them were pretty useful and neat, but you had to have a special ability to actually kick a gen, and it worked kind of the same as Pop Goes the Weasel. It would take out half of the progress, but it had a cooldown of like 180 seconds. It was so long. And that wouldn't really help you much. So what I hear is the meta in that game is to face camp everyone to death. Face camping is something that I have never done and will in DBD, and likely will never do unless the survivor really pisses me off, because face camping is not fun for either side. The survivor doesn't get to keep playing the game. They just get killed very early on. Azerov's resting place. Awesome. I'll introduce this map and this killer in a bit, if we're going against the killer we have not seen yet. But if you have to... And it's not fun for the killer, because they just have to sit there and do nothing and wait for the survivor to die. That's not fun for either side. And... Is the Bunny Fang AFK? Are you moonwalking towards the gen? Oh, it's a nurse. Okay, we've seen this killer before. Okay, good. Bunny Fang is moving. I was gonna go check to see if they were alright. But, yeah... Basically, those are the reasons I stopped playing the game, was that, like, killers had overly complicated powers. Like in Dead by Daylight, the basic killers are... Jesus. Basic killers are, like, this guy sets bear traps, this guy goes invisible and has no terror radius, and can only hit while visible. Oh, you have Tinkerer. Or something. Allow me to get back on! Hopefully finish it. Yeah, she had Tinkerer, 100%. I think it just activated again. But it's fine, because she's chasing the Nia. Like, it all made playing as Survivor very boring, and as Killer, if you wanted to actually do well, you basically had to face camp. And although I didn't know that, and I would be still able to succeed most games without face camping, the fact that that's like the strategy high level sounds so boring. God damn it. Let's go. I'm gonna take a hit for you. If she's still coming. Nope. Maybe running here is a bad idea. Get to the bus? The loops don't help much against Nurse because she's Nurse. She's slightly gaining on me, but... Whoa, 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 okay. That was a good blink. Good job. So, Azerov's Resting Place. I'll continue Identity 5 talk in a bit. Azerov's Resting Place is an interesting map. She gave up on me, apparently. It's shaped like a dumbbell. You have this middle section that's very, like, squashed in, but then you have these two big open sections. One of them has the Killer Shack, and the other one has the, main building, which is basically another Killer Shack that has a breakable wall. But no pallet. It's like a weird office building. So if a killer hooks someone in the middle, they can kind of protect it pretty easily, and if the last remaining 3 generators, when all the survivors only have 1 gen left, are on one side of the map, they can protect it pretty freaking easily, and use the middle to help them with hooking people. And now, they're just now getting their first hook, speaking of hooks. Because of that, I'm gonna try to... We finished like 2 gens on that side, I'm gonna try to... Okay, I'm gonna get to the gen in the middle in case we haven't finished that one yet, try to do that. Maybe go after this save, be a little helpful. I could also search a chest so I could help to complete a gen. Michaela has set up a boon totem over there. Way over there. Interesting. Killer. I'm gonna go for the save if you don't mind. Hopefully that thing could keep her going for a while, because I've got Will Make It, I can heal up this Nia, we could get back to work. Let's go. We could do that gen, I guess? I'd rather do the gen in the middle. I'm gonna smash that pumpkin. Cool. Chase me! We're gonna chase anyone here, chase me. Or don't. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna smash this pumpkin real quick. Thank you. Oh. It was a trick pumpkin. Too bad you didn't chase me during that time, or else I would not have been able to run you. There we go. Made you waste a hit on a survivor that hasn't been hooked yet. Gen right here. Why don't we just get started on this? I think the last 3 gens will be spread out anyway. So another weird thing about Identity 5 is that it did have a ranked mode. It had the unranked casual matches where I think you got paired up with people similar to an MMR system, but also had a separate ranked mode, and that's where you were actually ranked. In Dead by Daylight, every online match was ranked. I'm curious as to what the Identity 5 community thinks of that ranking system. And is it good? I believe it might be, because Identity 5 actually has a win condition, unlike Dead by Daylight, which has no clear win condition. Basically, if 3 survivors escape, that's a win. Or 4, that's also a win. If Killer kills 3 people, that's a win. But in Dead by Daylight, like, technically, there's no real win or loss. It's just 3 survivors escape, and that's a fact, but... if they did it so very quickly with the overpowered items, was that really a win? That kind of stuff. So I think Identity 5 might actually use that as its win condition. Is she camping? Well, if you don't mind, I'll get the gates up. There we go. Fun for everyone. I'm gonna open this chest real quick. See if I can get an item out of this. 1 exit gate over there. I think another one over here. I'm injured, but I haven't been hooked yet. I have a Halloween flashlight. Alright. Well, this is fun. I'm gonna go over them, give them a 3rd person to help distract, if nothing else. I'm injured, so she might be tempted to chase after me. Let me get back over here quick. Oh. She just, Got them. She's gonna get another down out of this. I'm gonna go 99 with gates. Oh no, the 2 gates are actually right here. I'm gonna go get this gate. While they're having a party over there. I hope that they get that gate over there while they have time to do all this. Yeah, they are getting it. I hope I'm not being a detriment to them by not helping. I do realize I haven't been hooked yet. Still, though, I just want to at least open up a possible route to escape from this weird situation that we are in. They got unhooked, but I have no idea where any of them are. Hey, if you can, get over here. Gate. Gate's open. Gate's ready. Okay, their gate's ready too. I'll open mine real quick. Chasing Nia. I got an achievement called Escaping the Nightmare. 2 people escaped, and so did a 3rd. I'm a searchlight. Wonder what that looks like from their angle. I guess I'll just go. I won't waste their time trying to win. I could always, like, try to go at the other gate for fun, but no. I'm just gonna go. Especially because I started to lose connection there, apparently, and I don't want to risk crashing and leaving the game. Alright, well, that was an interesting game. Nurse didn't get to do much. But hey, at least that was a better experience than the Miners game, maybe? I got a ton of blood points out of that. Not a ton. That was like half of what you get, but I still pipped. That's better than... oh god, sorry. That's better than not. I also kept this Will-O-Wisp flashlight. Since the killer is console, I could just say GG to my fellow PC survivors and they can't get mad at me. So the nurse had barbecue and chili. I couldn't really tell if they had that. Tinkerer, Nurse's Calling, Lightborn. Good thing I didn't try to use the flashlight. Lightborn is a perk that actually protects them from using flashlights. You're immune to blindness caused by flashlights. Wow, I thought that the blindness from flashlights was slower with Lightborn. I didn't realize you were immune to it. Or immune, sorry, used the wrong letter. Now, getting back on topic, the weird thing about ranked matches in Identity 5 is that they were only available for a certain time. I don't really understand that either. Like, you could only play them between, say, like 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. or something. Because of that, I never really got the chance to play them, because every time I played, they weren't up. Because of my luck. I'll go for Inner Strength here, too. Inner Strength is actually kind of an interesting perk. I might run it next time as Survivor. Let me buy a brown thing. Medkit. There we go. I was going to say, how about I decide what map we're going to, but then my only option is, like, Backwater Swamp. Let's just run the event offering. What perks? How about... Jolt. That's right. Surge is being renamed to Jolt. I hate. How about, instead of Whispers, Discordance? And then we'll just go with this. And I'll, oh, do I? Do I? No, I don't think so. It's just gonna screw me up. I'm gonna run his 2 best add-ons. Let's go. For all those reasons, I just kind of stopped playing Identity 5. Because it wasn't much fun as Survivor, and if the best thing I had to do as killer was to camp and make the game sinfully boring for myself and the survivors, no thanks. Uh-oh, we've got a 3-man survive with friends, plus Weems Castle. We're gonna die, let's go. And we have a Michaela, so we have to deal with Shadow Step. A terrifying perk. Definitely not her more powerful, though. Circle of Healing is more powerful, so... Is that still disabled? I'm not really sure. That was weird. Her book transformed into a medkit, and it shocked her so much that she changed her stance very, very quickly. Blood points for all. So let me know down in the comments, if you watch this video, what you think of Identity 5 in comparison to Dead by Daylight. Because I'm kind of curious. The Identity 5 community seems even more niche than Dead by Daylight. Because of that, I don't even know what people think of the game. I mean, I think anyone who actually comments about it in most DBD comment sections is like, oh, it has the same problems as DBD. It's also buggy. It's also unbalanced. And I mean, yeah, game with this format's probably going to be unbalanced. If you just copy the same format, it's probably going to have the exact same issues. Now that I'm playing Dead by Daylight, however, I don't think I'm going to go back. Alright, speaking of, you know the map that we didn't actually get to play? Well, technically, realm. This is the same realm. Yamaoka Estate, and we're on Sanctum of Wrath. A pretty interesting map with a tall temple at the center and two sides, kind of like Azerov's resting place, but not really as confined at the center and with a little high point. So they must have spawned over here, they must have spawned on that gen. Both the sides are pretty big, they got lots of gen spread. I'm going to place a portal here to protect that gen. Discordance went off on this gen. I can go chase them off. Ah, it's me, big stumpy Demogorgon. I'm here to eat your bones. Yes! Place a portal here. I could always try to catch him off guard by going through my portal. Oh, I should have done that. That would have worked. That would have worked. It would have put me next to him. Oh, man. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, well, I did think of it. I just didn't do it. Hi? Hello? Michaela? I'm gonna keep going after Bill, because he's making himself way more obvious than you. Yeah, I really like this map's aesthetics. Like, just the brown and all the other stuff. Family Residence, the other map that we got disconnected on. I guess I felt that heal, Michaela. Has a very cool looking main building. It's like a Japanese style house. It's pretty freaking cool. I guess I can let them have that gen. Let's go back to this gen. Pop it. With Pop Goes the Weasel. Especially because it's almost done. Hi. Oh no. Oh no. We have an AFK player. Real quick, I'm gonna destroy that. Okay. Never mind. What was that about popping the gen? I guess you could stay there. You could just stay there, standing still. They'll come back, they'll see that they're injured, and they'll be very confused. What was that you just used? How did you, like, get over there? Oh my god. The Dead Hard did not do anything to that. That was totally, me just missing that, that shred. Hello, Bill? Nice job. Alright, now, if I could get a chance to show something cool, that always confuses me every time that happens. Something cool about this map. Once I hook this Meg first. Hi, Michaela. I guess I'm gonna go after you first. I'm never gonna get to show off the cool thing that this map does. That's really cool and interesting. Because there's too much going on. What are you guys freaking doing? Well, I've completed my daily ritual at this point. Hi, Michaela. I did see you go up here. I break that pallet pretty fast. Oh my god, I flew! Holy shit. That was awesome. Can you see that, Michaela? Rate my flying skills, 10 out of 10. Don't rate them 10 out of 10. I could probably do better than that, but... Alright, if I get down Michaela, I'm gonna show off something really cool about this map. I would have gotten her there, but I screwed it up, and I just went for the regular break. This Michaela's doing pretty good. Oh no, Shaq. Okay. Gonna vault the window? Nope. Man, I don't know how to run the shack properly, I'm sorry. If this is painful to watch. Oh my god. Yes! Got her! Oh man, that was a total hodgepodge attempt at a strategy then, and it worked out. Unfortunately, they're gonna complete the gens. 2 people are working on the temple gen. I'm gonna try to... Oh man. I want to show off the cool thing about this map. I mean, it's very quick. Honestly, I could just let them have it. And is that... Hello? Someone here? Someone here? Someone here? Oh, I guess I could pop this gen just to be Petty? Okay, it's the AFK Meg. She's back in it to win it. Never mind, I was about to kick the gen, but then Surge kicked in and ruined it for me. Alright, anyway, once I hook this Meg, we can finally see. So, see these statues. Every time you look away, they turn to face you. It's really cool. And I let them get that gen, but you know what, it was worth it. I see you, you know, I have bitter murmur. I have bitter murmur! Why is the Meg killing herself? She just set herself to stage 2. You could do that. You can attempt to escape on purpose to send yourself to stage 2. Why did she do that? That's weird. Hey guys, you're watching? Are you still watching? Yeah, good job. Good statues. That's just a really cool detail. And it's unique to this map. Fuck. I like it when maps always have that, like, special feature. Man, is this log the best loop in the game or something? And no one's going to say Meg is just gonna kill herself then. Alright, if you're really feeling that down about it, life, go ahead. But I'm just playing as Demogorgon. Okay, well, they have 2 gens, they have a chance. I saw Discordance go on this, so someone ran that way, someone's probably still there working on it. I'm gonna go over Pop It real quick. Hi, Michaela. We meet again. Alright, oh my god, I hit her through the window. I hit her through the window. I don't know if that was a bug or something. It probably was, but it's fine. I hit her through the freaking window. That was clutch. And that was awesome. And that was that was pog-worthy. And every overused Twitch streamer freaking call out for everything else. I think you're going down here. You have Dead Hard, though. No, you're not going down here. Why would you go down here? Fortunately, for me, you've created a huge dead zone right here. So anyone who gets caught here only has, like, this window and basically nothing else. Whee! Already used Dead Hard, don't have to worry about it. They're getting on that gen over there. That's good to know. I'm gonna bring her over nearby, get them off of it. Maybe I could put her all the way over there, but I don't think so. I think that's a little much. I think from the fact they're committing to it, they're about to get it done. Hi, what's up? Alright, gonna follow you on this thing. Meg went for the save. And the Bill has once again had his downfall caused by my shred. And we're right in front of a hook. Alright, he's dead. I think I've basically won this game now. Get over there. If I get over there and pop this gen, that'll just make it even more guaranteed. Oh, it's only halfway done. And I can make it a quarter of the way done. Yeah, look at how much that slowed down. Whoa, that was a huge cloud of smoke. Okay, scratch mark. Someone's around. Someone's around here. Hi, Meg. Where are you? Oh, okay. Not in the lockers. Then they must be somewhere else or something. And oh, hi Meg, how's it going? I haven't really been like tunneling anyone this game. Unless you count me finding the Michaela shortly after her being unhooked, but I do not count. Good job, Meg. Your dead hard does not help you anymore. Now I'm gonna hang you up high and mighty on the temple. It's a special hook too. It's the only one because I'm the only one that played an offering. You people are dumb. Ah, the crowd is watching me. Crowd's cheering me on. They say, "Go, Demogorgon, go! You can do it!" Oh, get out of my face! Don't get too celebratory now. If I know this Michaela. No, okay. I was about to say, she's doing the Shack gen. Do I pop this just to be petty? Yes. Think I wouldn't do that? Let's also open a portal here. Working on this gen? Nope, she's saving. Oh, she went up the stairs and I missed her. Hi. Where's Michaela? Where's Michaela? Where's Michaela? Michaela! The fucking hell. Michaela, why are you hiding? Come out! Why are you hiding? You're basically asking me to tunnel your friend, and you don't want that, do you? I'm standing on the statue! Yeah! Oh my god, I'm king of the people! They're all watching me, all cheering me on. Hang on. I need to choose a spot to fly over to, or... There, I hear a sound over there. Go! Oh, damn it. Okay, let's get over there. That was totally unintentional. She's about to finish this gen. Sup, Michaela? Alright. Some nice repair points you have there. Won't help you much, though. Alright. And again. I've never used a portal this game. Why not, like, after they die or after they find Hatch or something, I use a portal at the very end just for fun. I knew she had Dead Hard, but apparently she didn't use it. Maybe she didn't realize I was lunging? Alright, you're going right up here. That gen has been started. Wow, okay. Where was she then? Yeah, see how awesome that kill was? You guys see? I'm sorry, I have no friends, so I have to make some with statues. Hello, Meg. Sorry about this, but you were kind of running out in the open. I'm gonna smash this pumpkin real quick. And it was a regular one. How dare you? Very boring. No one likes regular pumpkins. Here. Let's do this, confuse her a little. And then confuse myself because I actually don't know where she is still. But maybe if she's hiding or something and is now slowing herself down so I can catch up. Nope, okay, she's running like normal. Awesome. Well, she has a pretty good shot of finding the hatch because I'm quite far behind. I have to basically hold down W. Whenever you hear people say like hold down W, this is what they mean. Wow, okay. I'm accidentally using the turn keys. Have Dead Hard? Use it. Damn it. What? What was that? I hit you and you didn't... Did you use your Dead Hard exactly as I started lunging? What the hell? That was so weird. That must have been what that was. You know what? Take it. Take it. I had fun in that game. You have Hatch. Unless you don't want it. Okay, there. That looked a little weird from a distance. I've had some survivors, whenever I would drop them on the hatch out of friendliness and give it to them, they would just sit there on the hatch as if they didn't want it for a very long time. They would just sit there. I would like go far away. I wouldn't be in their terror radius anymore, or they wouldn't be in my terror radius anymore. And I'm gonna say GG, well played, all to that. But like I would place them on hatch, they'd just sit there. And then after a long time, I'd be like, okay, I guess you just want to die, and so I'll come close the hatch. As soon as I change my mind to that, they then escape. It's so weird. Alright, let's see. Dead Hard, Dead Hard, Dead Hard. Only two decisive strikes, actually. Two borrow times. Two iron wills. Never noticed that, actually. A kindred, pretty good. Oh, 3 decisive strikes, actually. Well, good thing I don't tunnel. Sorry. Or else I'll have enough, I'd have enough clips to fill up a whole decisive strike compilation video. Or something. After all this time, I'm only Ash 1. Goodness gravy. Alright. I guess they're not gonna respond to that. They're too sad. Now, turn down the lights, ladies and gentlemen, because it is story time. And today, I think I'm going to talk about a pretty interesting story, or rather, read a pretty interesting backstory. The Wraith. Let me know if you think that the Wraith's backstory is good or not, because it's kind of strange. in an interesting way. Let's get started. Here's our friend the Wraith. Can't spin him around, unfortunately. And here's his real name, Philip Ojomo. Philip Ojomo came to this country without anything other than hope for a new beginning. He was happy to get as he got offered a job at Auto Haven Wreckers, a small scrapyard where bribed cops turned a blind eye on the somewhat shady business that took place. Ojomo didn't care. He had seen criminal activity up close in his homeland, and as long as he didn't get involved, he let things be. He just fixed cars and handled the crusher. Something he did really well. A car went in, a small metallic cube came out. It was not until one gloomy day that he, just by accident, saw some blood coming from one of the uncrushed cars. As he opened the trunk, he found a young man, gagged with tied hands and panic-filled eyes. Ojomo freed the man, who managed to run 10 feet before Ojomo's boss stopped him and slit his throat. As Ojomo demanded answers, he was explained that he'd been nothing more than a simple executioner, as more or less every car had a soul in them. This was a service the scrapyard provided to certain clients. Ojomo snapped and went ballistic. He threw his boss in the crusher and let it slowly compress. As the head stuck out, Ojomo grabbed it and pulled head and spine out of the body. And he left. And was never seen again. Yeah, kind of strange. It's more of a story of this evil corporation, Auto Haven Wreckers, than it is about Philip here. I love that name. Philip. We're playing as Philip. Anyway, this one's also kind of interesting because, I mean, at least this time he has a background in killing, unlike Adiris, who didn't kill a single soul until she ended up in the entity's realm. I guess, though, one thing I have glossed over is that the killers in Dead by Daylight, in, like, the whole concept behind this game. Basically, the entity, the big spider guy that kills you on the hooks, has created this dimension, and he captures all sorts of regular people and all sorts of special, gifted and talented people to become survivors or killers. Then he puts them through these trials where the survivors have to try and escape, and the killers to try and kill them. That's what the matches are. And the entity pulls killers from all sorts of places. So he chose all the killers from those horror movies and horror games and stuff. And technically, in order to force them to kill, the entity is like torturing them. So I guess Adiris was never a killer, but she's being forced to kill people by the entity. And so is everyone else. Even some who may or may not actually be killers. They're just being forced to. So that's kind of an interesting element to the Plague story. And then we have the Wraith story there. It's like, first of all, that's kind of an overreaction to what you were working towards. You're kind of becoming the villain there if you kill your boss the exact same way as he's been killing dozens of people. You're becoming the villain, kind of. Which is, I guess, the point, because he ended up being a killer in this game. But his background alone doesn't explain why he's able to cloak, where he got the bell, why that has anything to do with him. I think, however, that was revealed in one of the archives. But I never did the archives. And although I'm pretty sure you can still unlock them, it's too time-consuming. I mean, I could always try. Assuming that you can actually complete the challenges and unlock the backstory stuff on old tomes. I could actually try. I could find out what tome his backstory's in, and then try to actually do that. Because I'm pretty sure to unlock the stories for certain killers, you have to complete challenges that revolve around that specific killer, so... And because he's one of the ones I have, I can do that. Yeah. I might actually try that. Just because it feels like there's something missing. Of course, the basic killers kind of have really short backstories. I was going to read the Trappers, but then I read it on the wiki. It's basically like, he and his father were rich, and then they worked together to kill people. That's it. It has nothing to do with his, like, bear traps, or why the hell he looks like that, and why he's such a Jason ripoff, but... yeah. Anyway, that is the end of this video. This is actually quite a short one compared to the other, the previous 5. 5, man. I've already done so many. Hang on. Before I go, what's the deal with, the Halloween thing in the archives? A new tome in Rift! I mean, yeah, I know. Event ends in 17 days. I believe, though, The current tome revolves around the Trickster and Yunjin Lee, a killer and survivor respectively, who were actually both part of the same DLC, so... And they actually know each other, so... Ah, that's where people got that cosmetic. So you can unlock the certain cosmetics through here. And this is for the doctor. What does that look like? Can I see it? Can I see it? Apparently not, but here was his previous outfit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks crazy. Only that was his current outfit. Hang on, it might be on featured. No, that's David. I don't know. Anyway, that is all for this time. Thank you all for watching, if you did watch. And as always, I will see you all in the future. Damn it, I never got the cup of ice water.